That time on what's the name hard? The time was like it's on the page. Oh, the time on the page say in 2 minutes. That's what. Okay.
Trying to get it by the corner, trying to run the orders. Me and bro put in the order. I'm back and forth from the border. When we go running from the border, I'm busting down the whole quarter. I'm getting a flipping the pad, pull up the folks, gotta keep them. Hit my bro up cause I had to order another bag. I'm saying the Molly the purse. Cause these niggas is lame. I been to 10 for real. I did it without a
Yeah, I got you.
Put the bitch on fit, made the beat throw it back. Put the bitch on fit. Put the bitch on.
Yo. Y'all already know what it is, man. It is your boy AR Galore, man. You are in the Mortal Portal. This is Diverse Universe. Y'all get what's going on, man. I can't do a show without having my partner in crime. The one and only. Always awkward, but always come with the best information. Mr. Kid Money.
It's my nigga Jeffrey again. I kept the same fucking name. That nigga, hey bro, I
kept
thought
the
about that
same
shit
name.
all week. But it's
You
my nigga Jeffrey.
kept the same name. Consistency.
How y'all doing today, man?
All right, man. So first, I gotta touch on one guest, man. This young lady is super talented. If you see what she can do with a guitar in a room, perfectly tinted, with a smoke machine, a lamp, some braces, and a ballerina, you will lose your brain. This young lady right here is super funny. I love having her around. Miss Nee. What's going on, Miss Nee? I'm going to go ahead and give you some hand clap. Give you a little Oprah right quick. Make it feel real Oprah-fied. You feel real Oprah-fied. Yo. This next guy right here, man, is actually my blood cousin, but have been like my brother, man. Have led me all the way up to this point. Always encouraged me. This guy have went from the field to the booth.
Facts.
This guy is a master of many trades. This guy he can see something, take 2 weeks to learn it, then come back and charge you on how he can make it work for you. This is one of the coolest guys in the world, man. Man, hey, Mr. Too Serious, Mr. Family Man. Prime time in the goddamn.
Gotcha, man.
Prime time in the goddamn bill.
Appreciate it, baby.
One time, brother Rick.
You're down, no.
Hey, one time.
Wagwan.
Hey, man, first of all, I got to thank the cool people of Cool TV, Dope Nation. What's going on, man? And y'all know that we lit. I'm ready. I've been ready. Hey, man, black people always messing up, but you know what? I owned my mess up. So usually the show start at 5. We did start at 5 today. But I put out the old flyer that was like 4, and I get 2 phone calls because, you know, all black people is not late anymore. So, you know, they was on time. And they was like, nigga, where you at? And I was like, wow, the show started at 5, but it was like 3:58. So, so Nee said, well, nigga, I ain't waiting till 5. What are you trying to tell me? So I was like, nah, I'm 5 minutes. Don't kill me. But I'm glad that y'all stuck around. I'm glad that we came through. The vibe was smooth, and we all up in here, man. So first, I'm gonna ask you, Miss Nee, man, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Feeling it, man. I'm like glad you here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you here right now.
I'm glad
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You brought me some bracelets, man. Can you break down about what this is right quick?
Well, you got a lava stone bracelet, which lava stones you can put your essential oils in, or any type of say you got an oil that you like to smell, you can put it on and it'll smell all day. And also, I got a hematite stone on there for you.
This is dope. That's
Hematite is supposed to protect from the 5G radiation and all the radioactive stuff that's going on. That's detectable, but you know it's not really seen. we ain't gonna be able to, oh, it's a smog right here. We not gonna know, but.
Like over time, it's gonna mess. It's gonna be like total recall.
I mean, I think that it's how you eat as well, what you put in your body, and the water quality content that you have in your body as well.
No, what you mean? No. Don't short me. Go. Welcome to the Mortal Portal. Let me say that. Welcome to the Mortal Portal. Listen, guys. We can make a conversation out of a water bottle. Don't shorten it. Talk to me. What you mean? The listeners need to know.
Well,
Educate us.
I'm saying that 5G radiation and stuff that's supposedly supposed to affect the blood.
Okay.
So people that are already sick or have a blood disease, kind of like diabetes, high blood pressure, something like that. If it's something to do with the blood, then they are more susceptible to being sick. But like once you take care of your body, if you've been taking care of yourself, a lot of times the water content that you drink, like I'm not trying to be like that, but I don't drink water out the faucet.
Okay, yeah.
Simply because I'm from Detroit and
she from the D.
You already know how our water, and yeah, I just try to drink distilled water or alkaline water just to try to keep my body up.
We gotta jump back into. Have you downloaded it? Because we gotta jump back into that.
What we
No, we gotta jump back into the 5G and the take care of yourself. We got to, man. Prime time, what's going on, bro?
Hey man, whole lot of motion.
Oh, like I felt it too. It was smooth too.
A whole lot of motion, man. That's it.
Man, everything in your world going smooth.
Yeah, everything going smooth. Can't complain, man. Got that weight off me, so.
What time getting the weight off? What time, big ball, kid bomb?
Hey, man.
That's my favorite part of the show right now.
Yeah, we call it a kid bomb. Yeah.
Kid bomb.
You know what I mean? Kid get a bomb every time he talk. He say something deep. You know what I mean? First off, man, just to make sure everybody feel you, man, you got to do a pound it. Pound it, man, pound it. Make sure we do it. Pound it. I'm really saddened that the times are changing, man. Things like the DAP is finna be gone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's crazy. And for black people, and I didn't know this until I did my research, the DAP goes back to World War I or II, one of the ones. But it was their sign that we got each other.
Right.
Because they was letting black people die. So the DAP was almost like, hey, you know what these niggas doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Watch me. You know what I mean? So they started wanting to abandon the DAP. If they seen it, they was trying to kick people out because they knew that DAP means if I didn't know you, but I seen you was a black, and I walked up to you and we dapped each other. That was the way of saying, hey, we riding together until something else changed. So people don't know that we not accustomed to that. We custom, you know what I mean? We close to the DAP. So that's crazy that, we no longer gonna be doing the DAP. We just gonna be, you know what I mean, pounded or the elbow.
How they do in China?
Huh?
How they do in China?
We know China, not us.
What they do in China?
Instead of what was they doing out there now? They was showing they had the signs that you can't even touch the people's hands out there. They had like the signs up on the restaurants. I guess the way you greet out there now is just something like that. When I was watching, that's all they was doing.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but to touch somebody's hand is gonna be like, next level. Like you girl, that we, you know what I mean, going strong, you know what I mean? He touched my hand.
Hey man, shout out to my nigga Corona, man. Bro done changed the whole world up, man.
That nigga doing big things. It ain't that. And that's a good one. It's nothing really. This is the first time in my life that nothing's really popping. Like nothing really happening. And I noticed it today. I'm just jumping to some music. Let's just get the music out of the way. So I was listening to some music, man. Shout out to T.I. and Young Thug. They just put something new out. And I was listening to it, and I was like, these two make some good music together. And then I'm thinking, like, it's not really that big of a song, but it's not so many songs coming out right now. It's not nothing happening that it's like a weird time. So I was thinking, like, okay, what two people can come together to make something that'll make me passionate about this music thing right now? Like, what two artists can come together that would do something? Because everybody here is artist. Everybody here is a rapper singer.
I was about to say, throw a beat on. I bet you all.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody here. This is an artist panel.
Yeah.
And how long have it been? And if you want to answer. If you don't, just think about it. How long have it been since y'all heard a song and that just made y'all want to just attack the guy on booth? Like you heard that song, you felt uncomfortable. You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember when this is like how crazy me and him go back. He used to pick me up from school. I was like in 8th grade.
I ain't tell him, hey.
Feel what I'm saying? No, you know, you was young Ruben Snapper. He had to pick me up. Ball for Prime.
That's stabbing me.
No Uber. But he was on the phone talking to, you know what I mean, somebody. I know she was a woman.
Yeah.
And we was listening to the radio, and all of a sudden they had just dropped that Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was like close to Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And I remember you said you were talking to a regular. And I remember you said, oh, man, I wish I created this.
Yeah, stabbing
I remember you saying that, and I was like, I understood what he was saying.
Yeah.
He said, and you meant it. Like, man, I wish I made this.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
So how long, like, I don't know. It been a while since I heard a record that made me just.
I think Trinidad James need to come back out. I need something to laugh at, man. I need some humor in my music right now, man.
What are you listening to?
Damn. You're right. I really ain't really been hearing nothing come out, man. It's just kind of been.
You got an
same.
artist like did you go to?
Shoot, it was See, y'all gotta understand me. Like my music is kind of it's like mid, older, lower. So I was like more on the res and maybe like a little Money Man, you know, at
Because
first.
you like pain music.
You know what I'm saying? I like stuff like that, but I ain't even really been hearing that.
The
It's got been watered down. It's been going over and over and over. I've been hearing the stuff so much, I guess.
Durant's talented, man.
Man, what you talking about?
Huh?
I ain't heard nothing like that in a
I
minute.
want to see him do a little bit more music, or I just want him to be consistent.
Right.
I feel like he's not. Prime, man, like what type of music are you listening to, or like who are you listening to?
Lately, I've just been listening to them kids, man. Shit.
So the children, you gotta listen to the children.
Silly. But just to be on the real side, man, I've been listening to a lot of Mo3, man.
Mo3 bad.
That's bad, man. I'm telling you.
Mo3
The
problem.
hell is that?
You know who Mo3 is?
I am.
Everybody ain't your friend.
Bro.
Everybody ain't your partner.
That's a bad man, bro. I ain't
Hey.
gonna lie to you, man.
And I just like how he just.
Is that the nigga with the gold in his mouth?
I think he do got gold. I don't know.
Like a mouthful of gold with the
I
hair
know the
out?
D. Hey, he working. I mean, look.
I don't read it though, man. I don't
Yeah.
make great music, bro.
I think you out of Houston.
Yeah.
Mo3 bad.
Yeah.
Mo3 is the problem.
That's who I've been listening to, man. I've been listening to him and a lot of Rod Wave.
I can't do Rob Wade.
I can, bro.
That's my Derez.
Rob be depressing me, man, and not like.
That's my Derez, man.
It
He's
because
the new
man, you gotta
boy.
think about it. My music, you know, like I told you, who my top number one artist is, R. Kelly. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? As me being a rapper, that's my favorite artist, R. Kelly. Man.
R. Kelly is.
He's
R.
brilliant.
Kelly. I love R. Kelly
You
too.
understand me? Rapper wise, it was Jeezy.
Okay.
Now it's Mo3 got a lot to talk about. Man.
Mo3. They got this song. What you talking about doing? Mama came in and the teacher told him, "Your son failing every subject." Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, man?
Hey, how he be crafting bars is dope.
Oh man,
R. Kelly's your favorite artist.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Come on, bro.
It's just
He
smooth.
don't give a damn.
Hey, that's
rock
pretty
with
cool.
that.
Hey, man.
All allegations aside, I
Okay,
can
you
I can
really
rock
do.
with that.
Man, come on, man. Public
So-
announcement, man.
How do you feel? I'm telling you.
You understand
Hey,
me?
you know I ain't public.
I know you
he
know.
wanna- Public announcement. Hey.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See,
Don't.
I want that wave, not the wave that he riding now, but just the music wave.
He ain't riding no wave right now.
Nah,
That's
somebody
the wave
might
I'm
be-
talking about. Oh.
Conjugal visits.
Yeah, man.
It's all he's focused on. So who's your artist? Oh, what are you listening to?
To be honest,
Myself.
I was me myself. I listen to music, but I don't really be knowing the artist sometimes. Like I have my our daughter make me a playlist. I just like make a playlist, baby. And she put some Ride Wave on there, and she had Pop Smoke. That I mean, I've been having it on repeat.
I'm
like,
mad that I like Pop Smoke.
Bruh.
Because I feel like I
Hold
was
on.
tricked. I feel like I was tricked, especially that
Why?
got it on me. Because I feel like I was tricked. I don't know. Sometimes people trick you. Like when my guy Nipsey died, I was just banging Nips. I was just like, Brandon Nipsey hard. I'm like, but I'm like, is he hard or is it the situation that's hard?
No, you talking about some stuff that
Yeah.
you could probably relate to. I think if you do something hard at that moment, you just might be relating to it. That artist
But
might
his
not be
message
hard as
never
a whole.
changed. So why I haven't been fell into the Nipsey pool?
His manifestations
Right,
had to
right.
come because he was gone.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Now I just like it. I just like when things deep. I didn't look at. I mean, like Rob Wave. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I like the depressing music, but it just gotta have a little charm to it. It just gotta have a little charm to it. It gotta be charming. Like the best person that make a good charming depressed song is Mary J.
Oh yeah.
It's a depressing.
I love when her life is fucked up.
You
I
feel
mean, I'm
me?
saying,
But
I'm
it's
saying,
charming.
no, when she got a fucked up situation,
Oh, yeah.
hey, she go in, you know, shout out to her happiness. We
Shout out
heard
to
the music.
Mary, man. If you don't hear from her, shout out to Mary, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She happy.
Yeah. See, certain people they can do it, and I be like, you know what, that John, it was. I feel it and I like it, but Rob Boy, I just feel like it's too in front of me, and it's just at a time like this shit I don't even really want to listen to rap sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, he a one laner to me, Rod Wave. He can only stay in that lane that he in, really, that real. He was talking about it like that sad shit. He was like, that's what I do. That's my thing. You know, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
But I know he can't really switch it up because that's the image he's supposed to have for that label, I guess.
Right.
So,
You might
Oh,
be
like
an emo
the
rapper.
pain music.
yeah, you know, they wanted that type of rapper, I guess. You know, and I guess that's the lane he's supposed to stay in. I can't see him switching.
Man, whatever
It'd
works
be
for you,
weird.
though.
Yeah, whatever worked for you.
Keep pumping it to the brakes.
Yeah, whatever worked for you. I mean, like I'm gonna tell you, and I be fighting people, and I know this is weird gear to switch. I like Solange. Like if I'm going through some junk,
What? For sure.
I gotta play some
No.
Solange.
Quit playing.
It's something about her music that just gets me in any and every vibe. And Monica as of lately.
As of lately, you mean as of every day? I mean, not every day I don't pump her, but
No.
I mean,
Talk to me.
She the truth. I've been rocking with Monica for a while, and it's like when people ask me about songs and music, it'd be so hard for me to think like that because like I listen to a lot of stuff, but a lot of times I don't be knowing the artist, but I go through phases and I be binging on people's songs. Like I
That makes
play
sense.
it till I don't like it anymore.
Same here.
Like, so right now I'm on that playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was binging her. I was binging I mean Monica, I just rock with her. I was binging on Kalani for a second when she had a couple
Kalani's hard.
songs. Tink, hard. Slept on.
I ain't
Hard.
never really-
Tink?
I didn't never catch the wave.
Bruh.
It was robbed. See, I did it. Talented. That's a bar. That's a bar.
I caught on to that. I was listening
That
to
was
like
smooth.
when they had like the female rapper spray. What's the other chick? What's the other chick with the moose? I ain't trying to talk about her. She got like the moose face though.
She have a moose
I think she
face.
from
You said a moose
Florida?
face?
no. I think she from Texas. I think she from Texas.
Megan?
Cash Doll?
Yes.
Who?
Cash
Yes.
Cash Doll is not from.
Hey,
She's
from
from the
Detroit.
D.
She from
Detroit.
Detroit.
What?
From the D.
Yeah.
I always thought she was from Texas. My bad.
Detroit.
Oh, I like her.
Disappointed.
That's what I was about to say. Out of all of them, that was the one I like. Cause like I thought she was from Texas. I mean, I guess cause the time I heard her, I was hearing like not Megan. I was hearing somebody else. I was hearing Cardi B.
Moose face.
She got like a long head. To me.
I'm not about to deal.
I don't mean to say
She
it
cute,
like
but
that.
every time I look at her, I think of 2 Chainz, so I stop looking at her. Have you ever met somebody? Have you ever met a girl that's cute, but you see her brother, and you like, y'all look too much alike for this to work? Like,
But when it comes to bars, hey, sign
She
me
is
up.
dope.
My
She
cat
hard.
dog.
Hey, I
Yeah.
go.
she dope. When she bodied Sean on her front, that first song, like they did. But that who brought her out. Sean, well, he didn't bring her out, but that who co-signed. Like with that,
Cash Doll already.
yeah, Cash is the problem. Females rappers right now is,
Taking over.
hey man,
They sound hard.
I'm not the biggest fan of Mulatto, but I like the hustle, and I know she was.
Yeah, she got them. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Every
and like
man
I
did a
know her
song.
daddy, so
Yeah.
it's like I have seen her come up we wrote songs for her. Like I seen her come up, and he been pushing her since she was 8.
Locust Grove, that little club over there, Pit Stop. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Every
No,
time I
we
be
used to
seeing her, I
party
be
together.
like, I remember seeing her, bro. She bright. I remember that. She bright as shit. I remember that. Like as a kid, she was bright as fuck. Then, I mean, I'm just saying. I seen her grow up. That's crazy.
I said
I
bright.
see, she bright as hell. Alright. But I mean, as she's intelligent too.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good.
But skin wise, that's almost a white girl. Like I give
bright.
her.
This the first time that I think Drake been pushing out music, but it just haven't been catching. I don't know if the sweatshop got like
Fatigue.
fatigue or they like on strike. He like, well, I could do it myself for a couple of months. But I ain't like nothing the hell came out.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Tootsie Slide,
Yo, I seen that damn video you had.
Shout out to Rhythm.
Hey.
That's a baby. It just kind of made me mad though, but she was so on beat. I was proud at the same time. But no, I mean, I ain't like nothing that came out. Nothing. Even this joint he got with DJ Khaled, I ain't like nothing. So it's nothing to me that's making me excited. But I just want to ask y'all, what 2 artists that can get together, create something that'll kind of get your love going? If like Drake and Chris had a.
Yeah, that was
If they give me an album, if they give me a hard album,
Chris, whatever he be. I mean, I ain't gonna say whatever he be, but he a genius though.
he is.
Chris Brown, he know.
He
like,
touch on like Prince level, like he's studying his own language.
Yeah, that man is very talented. I'd like to do a song with you, bro. If you
Shoot your shot.
a song, dog.
Shoot your shot. Hey, bro, for Atlanta, if I can get a small project, and it won't even be 5, but it'll be the point, because they all out of their prime. But if I can get Jeezy, Gucci, and T.I., just 3 songs. Jeezy, Gucci, T.I.
That's a whole lot of dope, man.
That's a whole lot of dope. It ain't that much dope in the world.
Oh,
to finish
shit,
that.
that's a whole lot
But
of
and I don't
trap
think
right
it'll be
there.
5 because they all out of their prime.
Right.
But it'll be worth the listen of the point. I would love to see a video. I would love it.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I actually wanted to see more from R. Kelly and Usher, because I'm an R&B guy.
Right.
I wanted to see more from, you know what I mean? Because Usher underrated, man. Either Usher, R. Kelly, that can't happen. Sorry, Kelly.
Did Usher just come back out and did that? Everybody remixing all they old songs with like new rappers, right?
Really?
Didn't what's her name, Ashanti, just do that with the baby?
Yeah, she did. Yeah. And
That shit was hot.
who did hers? It was a female. What's your girl name? Dane London. She got a moose face. What's your
Who?
girl name? What's your girl name? Summer Walker.
Oh, okay.
You said someone got a moose head?
Dang, really?
She?
I'm not attracted to plastic. I have never.
Right.
been.
That is true.
Well,
I like Megan because I'm seeing your body.
Man.
I see you know what I mean? She one sandwich away, and I like it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's a big woman. I stood next to her and I was just like, I just want
She could have took you out at any time.
to eat, and that's the thing though. We could have ate. We could have ate any day. I would have
so
ate
quick.
any day with her.
That was so quick.
Y'all don't talk to me about Megan, man. All right, I ain't shooting nobody. I see. Hey,
Like, ain't shooting
what's
nobody.
up with that, man? What's up with your boy?
Go for it.
oh,
Go for it.
this-
Tory shoot niggas in the leg.
But the thing is though, I'm big on when I see people do like a split, like when I see stuff be like propaganda. I'm big on that.
Okay.
So when I start seeing, the biggest thing that's going on is putting men against women, and when I start seeing the shit of who's right or wrong with the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion, men against women. Thank you. Hey man, I was gonna push it for you. All right, as soon as I get done saying something, I'm just talking. Y'all don't listen.
man.
You was so talking. You was so talking. So, you know what I mean? Tory shot Megan in the leg. I didn't want to cover this because I don't like really doing too many current events. But everybody's got to talk about it, I guess, since he came out. I haven't seen the video because I really don't care. I don't think you have anything to
It's
say.
a video of it.
He made a video, I guess explaining his side.
You shot somebody.
It's not really too much to
What is
explain.
the side? And guess what? If it didn't shoot her in the leg, it could have hit her somewhere else. All I'm saying is right now we got so much stuff going on, man. We in an all-out war. If y'all can't see it, and then you go blind. So we gonna do this to each other? You know what I'm saying? You a black man. You supposed to be protecting this black woman. I don't give a fuck what she did. You gonna shoot her? Dang. What type of person are you?
No,
You know what I'm saying? Your ego has too much control over you. That's why you gotta check the ego. You gotta kill that motherfucker on the daily.
Yeah.
It'll shut down everything for you. Yeah.
No, don't pull back. I was ready. I was preparing my bag to receive more.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I just hated to, like, I hated to even see that, listen to it, hear about it. And I was just like everything we got going on right now, you know what I'm saying? As a people, we don't need to be doing that. Like, we just don't. You know what I'm saying? You if anything, you gotta swallow that. You might have been mad, you might have been, but you know what I'm saying? You shot a woman. A black woman and you a black man. I'm just saying, we need to do better right now. We need to do better, period. But right now is the time we need to do better. We have to.
Now you get a point.
Now, see, that brings me back to rappers being leaders. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you, man, them folks crafty, man. They crafty when it comes to us.
How can they be a leader? They don't know how to lead.
That's what I'm saying. That word for word. That same thing, what's his name said? Hey, man.
Trey said that.
What's up, man?
Trey did say that.
He said that last week. But yeah, man, every single time, it's always like that. And it's like, it's our community. And I always tell y'all, we ain't even got a culture. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Until we establish that, we really can't keep just saying the black man against the black woman shit. They gonna keep pushing that. And I'm watching it like every other week when they doing the Jada and Will. Then who's right about that? And then the Cardi B and what's in that. Like everything that we do revolves around stuff in the media. And they can say, oh, we do have a culture. It's hip hop. Hip hop is not a culture. All right, it's not culture. Because if your culture is literally about, and before I finish, what is hip hop about? Really think about it. Let's say rap, hip hop, anything. What is the message right now?
It's changed. It used to be about us. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day with Queen Latifah, you know, it used to be about that. But when you see a market where you see people listening and you see people tuning in and you see people following and you got the money and the means to change that so that you could change the narrative of this whole people, you gonna do that.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
It haven't changed. That's the only thing that I will say. It haven't changed. Hip hop literally is one of the only genres that reflects the hood. Mm-hmm. However you want to chop it up. Back in the day when you go to the hood, there was people in there they was struggling. They looked like they was struggling. These niggas didn't have haircuts or nothing. The hood have changed. You go in the hood, these niggas won't have a house, but they got a belt that costs more than my outfit. Right. So now you got people who priorities. This is like post crack game. Keep your point. This is like post crack game where people realize, okay, cool, I can struggle but still look like something. Mm-hmm. You know, back in the day, JJ looked like a bum. You understand me? He had a hat on, hair one never cut. Like that was in the ghetto, bro. You got your hair cut holidays, birthdays, first week of school. That was it. And you had to get it how? Even low, so she can get a full 2 weeks out of it. So I'm saying you looked at like your environment, but if you go in the hood today, you'll see niggas with shoes, belts, clothes that literally cost more than where they at. And I think the music embodies that, which is horrible. It say forget about who you are, do drugs, be 18, pop a bar, try to do drink. By the time you 21, you don't even celebrate because you like, nigga, I've been drinking since 14. So it's horrible to say. Hip hop always, you know what I mean, give the world a view of what's going on here. And right now, the view from the hood is so awful that, you won't get you won't get a kid coming out that can do change because their mind's gonna be so polluted. So that's what I'm saying. Hip hop is polluted because they have got the kids to believe that if you look like something, then you can convince yourself that you're something.
I'm gonna say hip hop is the strongest means for programming. And,
There you go. See,
because the biggest thing.
that's mom.
That's my shit, bro. My bad. But nah, the reason I say that is because even though it gives you a view, like you was saying, it gives you that only view. Like, this is who we are.
I'm not saying it's a culture. I don't want nobody to kill me. I'm not saying it's a culture. I was just answering what's the point. Okay, cool.
And then
Ready to kill me.
when the music says, you know, this is who we are, our kids grow up seeing it. They say, okay, cool. To get that kind of woman right there, I gotta dress like that. I gotta have that gold. I gotta have that chain. To get the kind of money that here, it says, the music says, I have to sell drugs. I gotta sell drugs. I gotta be in the gang. I have to do this stuff. So in a sense, it program you because it says pretty much that is our culture in a sense. That's who we supposed to be as a people. That's why a lot of times they don't allow their music or what they call popular music to be influenced that way. And their music is more on a satanic route. I'm not saying hip hop ain't satanic, it is too, but certain people. I'm not saying us in this room. I'm just saying the stuff that is portrayed on TV to us. So
Like that's a great point. But what this is not even like a rebuttal. This is more just like the only reason why. Okay, so pop right now isn't singing. Pop is rap. Rap is pop now. Rap is number one.
right.
And it can be that way because it's finally not talking about. It's not the message is not about. You feel what I'm saying? Overcoming.
Yeah.
The message is about feeling like you above and better than everybody else. It's literally the number one message of rap. In every way, drugs,
Wow, that's real.
and feeling like you above everything and everybody. Feeling like you above the law. So this can be pushed for young people because you get young people to believe that, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
But the reason why is because money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The whole goal is money. So even what he's saying, like, this is what we are, but this is who you need to be. But it's saying, like, this is what success is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody, no matter
He
where
said
you
so.
are, you want to be able to be successful in your own way. You want to be. Everybody want to be able to be pay for their bills.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Take care of their kids and live a good life. And now, when you want to live a lavish life too, you like, boom. This is how we gotta do it. Like he said, this is what we doing. Like you said, you know what I mean? Like, this is the means of success. So once you put money in, if I got all this money, then apparently I am better than the motherfuckers that don't have it. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, that's what you believe in because that's what runs the world. Money. If you got money, you can do whatever you want to do.
I like that.
To a certain extent.
I like that.
that's a good point. They have manipulated how we view money too. You can tell rappers they be like flaunting all this money, which is money to me. But like, it takes somebody like Jay-Z to say something. Like, you talking on that money phone. That ain't nothing to me. Because now I know what money is.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
still
yeah,
don't know what money is.
Right.
I give my daughter $1, she run around the house with that dollar.
No.
Our view of money is different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$2 is monies to her.
Oh.
$2 to me is $2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Monies.
Yeah, it's monies. That means she's wealthy now to her. You gave her 3, she about to do a cartwheel. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
It's different.
Yeah.
If you give me 3, I'm looking for the 18 more to complete so I can get a 20. Because 20 is you know what I mean? 20 is something.
Right.
Something.
Something is, you know, but you give me $5, it's nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder how they feel about me having 5,000 in the bank. They like, damn, bro, you struggling out here.
Right. And I be like, I'm good.
If you got 5 racks that you don't got to touch,
Right.
you like, yeah, boy, I'm gonna put a bomb. And that was ever a bomb for your life?
Hey.
Like, you know, I don't even got to touch it. Hey, you be on the mic, nigga. You know, I got 5 in the bank. I ain't even touch it, baby. So, imagine how they like, bro, you struggling like that. That let me know there's rooms that we can't get into. And that scares me.
why are we trying to get in the room?
Ooh!
That's what I'm
Ooh,
saying.
shoot
Oh,
it!
I know.
Shoot
I
it!
already know where it's finna
That's
go.
a different sound. Go there.
It sounds like, why are you trying to be so cool with your so-called oppressors?
Why?
Go there.
I don't understand. That is the problem. If we ain't understood it, everybody talking about, man, I want to be equal. Man, I want to be equal to what? Somebody that came and raped your mama, raped your sister, raped your child, sit up here and tore your dad in half, tied one end to this horse, tied another end to this horse, and whipped the horses and ripped them apart. You want to be equal to why? I don't understand. If you understand that you're better, then you need to check inside of that and understand why don't you feel like you're better. What you doing to make you not be better.
Wow. You get a whole nother side.
Yeah, you get a whole nother side.
I'm just saying.
That's the issue. We're trying to.
But see, that's called having a
trying to
ruler
compete.
mentality. You know, we don't have that, right now. A ruler's mentality.
Have we ever had it?
Back then, remember what I was talking about? 930
Okay.
AD.
Hey, D.
Oh, shit.
I had to say that. AD. 930 AD through 1453. Isn't that when we was in our rulership? I believe. You know, I don't start at slavery. I know that.
Because
I don't
that's not
ever
what
start
we
at
did.
slavery. Yeah.
Right.
That's a moment in history. We both went through it. All right, because if, like I always say, if you look back way past the 1600s, you're not gonna see so many pale-faced people. And I always have proof on that with Benjamin Franklin talking about the kings and queens that he's seen that was all swarthy and tawny. These black people, they hated us back then. I mean, but that's when the race war started, and a lot of us were fighting each other. And I think that was our defeat by the Ottoman Turks in 1453. I think. No, I know. Okay, I just said it in my head. I just seen it in my head. It's 1453. But yeah. I mean, I'm on you with that. I wish that some of that stuff would be brought up. But that's why we got, one of the biggest propagandas in the world, Black History Month. I don't do Black History Month.
Oh, go there.
All right, I'm just letting y'all know that. That right
So
there.
what's wrong with Black History Month?
That's a slave. Not mentality. It's a slave.
Slave holiday.
It put slave narrative. That's what it is. Where does it start you? Every time. Where does it always start?
Slave.
Who do you have? Martin Luther King, who I'm not really. You already know I'm not a big fan of Martin. You got Martin Luther King. You got Malcolm X. You got Thurgood and all. It never ever go back to the kings and the queens. You'll never know that because those people had to be changed.
But was they black people though?
The kings and the queens.
Yeah.
King
No,
Charles.
I'm saying to me, I think titles is something that as Americans we throw it out so much. Like we throw out the word boss so much that we forget how important that word is. Bro, I'm the boss. No, you're not. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You're just an entrepreneur that haven't got your business off yet. You feel what I'm saying? Like we haven't really. I'm the king. No, you're not. You feel what I'm saying? Like what are you the king of?
Oh,
What
no.
is-
They
you
was
know what
the
I'm
king.
saying? No. Like what I'm saying is black people. Is that more of an Americanized thing of people? Like, was the kings and queens necessarily black Americans?
I think there's a fad right now going on. Like, I'm king, I'm queen. You know what I mean? But you ain't doing king-like work and you ain't doing queen-like business. You know what I'm saying? You got the title. It's just like wearing the newest outfit or the latest J's or getting the latest iPhone right now with these titles.
Yeah.
But who we are, we did descend from kings and queens. The Egyptians, like they came and got different tribes, and they came and got us and brought us over here. And if we ain't writing our history, why do we think it's gonna start it there anyway? It's gonna start, they writing
Are
our.
they black?
Yeah.
Like,
they
was
came
that
from
saying like Africans don't consider themselves black people?
What are we?
That's what I'm
We
saying,
are
like, what I'm
African
saying.
descendants. We are Africans. If you deny that, then you need to. Where did you come from?
No, so people in Africa don't call themselves black people.
Because they know who they are.
Yeah, they
That's
have.
what I'm saying. So I'm saying
we don't. So we saying black.
And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
we're-
saying.
we're
so
a
I'm saying
kata.
Black history is about the Americanized black person,
Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
which is
The-
very different
what-
than you feel me.
What the
Than
Africans call cotton pickers. That's
Huh?
we're the cotton pickers.
yeah, which is horrible.
That's the nickname they give us, you know. So it's just real. That's what they call us because they say we never ever went into slavery. They never did. They didn't go into a slavery. Certain Africans. That's why they call the Negroes and the Africans are supposedly two different. You got the American Negroes and you got the Africans. The Africans call us a kata because they say we're not cotton pickers. We're not y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went over there in ships. And a lot of, like I always say with that slave narrative, it's even more different. It's a lot of free men that was over there too. I always bring up Django. You know what I'm saying? How he's riding around with a horse. A lot of that stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? These people were free men at times. And that pushing the slave narrative, it's real strong. I'm not big on it. I'm sorry. I see it so
That makes
much.
sense. That makes sense. Like to not really. Sometimes we celebrate stuff and not knowing we celebrating somebody else's narrative.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry, my memory I'll go back, but I'm gonna go back. The kid called me one day and was like, he was pissed at somebody. So kid called me, man. I'm just man. So I'm like, what she say to you? He's like, man, it don't even matter. I'm just pissed off. I said, what she say to you? He goes, she called me a son of a bitch, and I was like, what? He was like, you saying whoever I came from is a bitch. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, I leaned with the phone like, wow. Because we say so much stuff that we forget the curse in the word.
Yeah.
Like, you son of a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, when he said it, I just got quiet like,
You got a right to be mad, my boy.
you got a motherfucking right. You
got the damn.
nigga. Where they at, nigga? How want they had, nigga? You know what I mean? We be getting mad about punk. Nigga, ain't no punk. The fuck? What the hell?
Is that true for you?
You feel me? But niggas say something and we let that slide. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying about we celebrate certain things. Like, I don't know how true this is. Have y'all heard about the Black Friday thing? I heard somebody telling me what Black Friday initially was. Have you heard? If you heard it, please.
I heard about it.
If you heard it, please.
I don't.
They said celebrate Black Friday. Black Friday was originally when the slave master would just sell random black people, and they would just be selling these people raps. So like you could just come and just get you a free slave because everybody didn't have slaves. To have slaves, you was wealthy. So that was some poor white people here that was indentured servants. Like they was the managers of the slaves. Because they couldn't have, because you got to have land to get slaves. You know what I'm saying? So you could just buy a slave. Like, you could just be in an apartment with a slave. You know what I'm saying? So they call that Black Friday. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that. And you have to.
At the same time, I mean, I don't even show up no Black
So now, I hear people like, don't show up. But if that's true, niggas be ready to do
But I mean, I don't know how true it is, but I know a lot of times they hand be like this. You know what I'm saying? They other hand be like this. You know what I'm saying? They show you, and just like the I don't really want to. The Breonna Taylor, I saw that it was like the same day that Emmett Till. I don't know. You know how true that is either. I honestly, I try to not watch stuff like that because
it's what we talking about on the show.
I can't.
we was talking about it a couple of years.
I can't stomach. I don't like my vibration to be lowered off of something that's intentionally doing that to
showing
me.
You so much because they want you to feel that way.
That's why I say it's something that's intentionally meant for me to feel bad and intentionally to place fear in me, intentionally to lower my vibration. You know, in order to move mountains, you gotta keep yourself up.
Listen to you.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep putting that inside of you. And a lot of us perpetuate this fear, perpetuate by reposting it, by you know, we watching it over, we sharing it with the people that follow us and love us, so we infecting them too. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna repost the bullshit.
But you see your boy up here doing good, you ain't did nothing.
You ain't even hit him with a light.
You ain't even tapped out.
He didn't hit him with a light.
You ain't even
He
tapped
just
out.
scrolled past.
They posted a new car. Oh. The boy, they just jumped another nigga.
Why ain't talking about?
This is crazy. Let me post.
Now I'm mad.
That for real though.
Yeah, man, but like we gotta be wiser in what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the perpetuators of everything that's happened to us. We can stop at a halt. We can stop at a halt if we had self-discipline for real.
Yeah.
If we had self-discipline, we can stop at a halt. We can actually say, look, I'm off social media, taking care of my family. I'm about to plant seeds in this. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? And if we take, but me, I can't do that. Why? Because I got a network. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, oh no, I got to bloop, 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 bloop. You know what I'm saying? But if we stop at a halt as a culture, what's gonna happen? The whole world gonna stop at a halt. We the influences of this.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. They don't ever, you know how they say you can go back to where you came from? They don't ever want that shit to happen.
I mean, you don't.
They will flip the fuck out
And
if we left.
what this is.
Okay, that's why they trying to get these chips and niggas.
That's what, and you know what? To be honest, they don't even have to do the chips. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. The reason why I used to hear "Don't fight your enemies, ignore them," because most of the time when you have enemies, real enemies, they watching you. When you ain't even watching them, so they study you.
Yeah.
They know you almost better than you know you.
They probably do know you better than you.
So that means they know they don't necessarily need to study how to beat you if they already studied your weakness. They just know how to distract you. So we trying to let's strengthen up. Black Lives Matter. Let's strengthen up to beat the white man. And they go like, yeah, just keep fighting me. Keep punching. At this point, I want you to want to fight me.
Fight who though?
But as long as I got you interested, as long as I got you focusing on me, I can do whatever I want to do. As long as I got you looking at this all day and people beating each other up, I got you.
Yeah, and that's why they like, why they? You about to say something? I want to cut you. I'll say you about to say something.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing.
Like like with the murders, the police murders, right? And then like it was like another one right after that, and then it was like another one right after that, and everybody like, oh my god, I can't believe it! Share, and it's like, who was it? Was it David Banner saying basically the same thing you were saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I had somebody that was an enemy and I know this getting them upset and this getting them riled up, I'm just gonna keep on doing it.
It's easy.
I'm just gonna keep on doing it, and cause you're gonna keep on posting it. They already studied. They already know. This is what we do. We need that stimulation from, you know what I'm saying? We need to be active, and we stimulated by little triggery shit. But I'm done.
I like that.
That's your side. Now, to piggyback off that, some of the most, okay, so we haven't seen all of our leaders make it to the end of the movie. Well, not end the movie, but just live to their last days. Not somebody taking it from them. But I would use this: Andrew Young, John Lewis. I have some disagreements with them, but other than that, they fought so long that they got somewhere that you just didn't hear no more, because I think they learned something. Like, fighting it is the problem.
Oh man!
Like, to get to the point that John Lewis, I used to just see him at Fridays with a young lady just chilling.
Who is John Lewis?
I mean, he's
that dude just died, right?
In my head, but
I have seen him a couple times. Like, even when I see Kasim Reed, and I serve him on a regular, he come out to eat all the time. You get to the point when you just be like, once you get up there, and you be like, there's nothing to fight for. No, get me, get him, get me.
Now, when I see stuff like that, when I hear about these politicians, I mean, you gotta take it for what it is. That's called controlled opposition.
Facts.
They've always been controlled. They can only do so much.
Facts.
Just because I mean, a lot of things is always determined with the shout out to the central banks. A lot of stuff is determined by the central banking people. You know, is like the folks in London. Like, when I say Rothschild, people always think I be talking too much about that, but it's real. But
You said Rothschild?
Mm-hmm. The Rothschilds.
Oh, they like own like
The Rothschild?
Yeah, like they like a big part of America.
Okay, I feel like I did hear of
And they almost at this point they have no other outside blood.
They're about to liquidate America right now. That's what they're doing. They're getting the money out real quick. That's why they're sending all the money to everybody. You gotta break the bank. You gotta get everybody wireless, really. And
it's like the gold rush.
and then when it comes to the chip thing, now the chip thing, they really gave you a choice. You got 2 choices. So far, it's just gonna be voluntary. See, everybody's so scared of the chip because when I say this, it get real touchy, but keeping it real. Everybody's so scared of the chip because of Revelations. That's it. That's why. That's really what it is. If somebody just told you it was a cool ass thing, it was just nothing about no hand, mark on the hand or mark of the beast or none of that, what they call conspiracy stuff. They be taking it. Keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I just keep it real for now. But when it comes to this chip, January 1st, I think 2021, I believe that's when it should be coming. When it comes to this chip, it has to happen. It has to happen. All right, even the book talk about it. It has to happen. So they're gonna give you 2 choices, like I said. You get it voluntarily, and not that they're gonna force it because they can't sell it to you. They've been trying to sell it for the longest. They've been selling it all over the news. Look, it's so cool, but y'all aren't buying it. You can't buy it because everybody's so scared of 666. Everybody's so scared of Revelations. And not even if you read the book. Fuck reading the book. You just scared to hear the word mark of the beast. That's the first thing everybody results to is the word mark of the beast. So also you have the what is it called? The cure, what is that shit called? The vaccine. Okay, y'all know what's in the vaccine. Y'all heard about what's in it? Every single thing in this world is going to revolve around the name Lucifer. So the vaccine, it has something called inside of it Luciferase. Lucifer Ace is in the vaccine. So whenever somebody comes into contact with you and they don't have to scan you, your stuff lights up luminescently. You can look it up. I've been looking at this vaccine ever since last year. I looked up into Corona ever since 2019. I've already seen this stuff. If people don't even look at the names, do they name this stuff? Well, who is Saint Corona? Anybody know who that is? That's the mother goddess. Okay. Why name something Corona? Everything in the world is sun worship, right? What is the sun? The sun. Around the sun is called the Corona. Look it up. I mean,
wow.
It's just real. I've been knowing this stuff for a while. And even with the patent, 0606, everything goes in order. And the reason I'm not scared is because I kind of got the guidebook. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the guidebook.
One thing that I would say, sometimes misleading people is just as easy as anything. I think the chip is not really gonna happen. Reason why? I think everybody already have it.
Oh,
you fit? Thank you. I think you already have it. We go nowhere without it. I remember 2006. 2006, I used to watch this channel. Shout out to cable when cable was dope. You remember Channel 22? They used to just be talking about inventor things. It's all day. You can just watch it. And they said by 2020, they said by 20, probably 07. This is 2004. They were saying about 07 your phone was supposed to get smaller. You feel what I'm saying? So I remember phones started getting smaller because phones was big. They got smaller. Yeah. But then I guess people start adding stuff in the phone, which means your phone had to now get bigger again. And I remember they started saying, okay, then your phone's going to get big. Then they started saying your phone is going to get flatter. You remember your phone, you used to take your phone from the back. Remember you had a battery. You used to have to buy a battery. You feel what I'm saying? So it's certain stuff with this phone to the point that this phone does not separate. There's no back on it. If it go out, it's just out. And I get a new one. And now phones is damn near free. I can get a new iPhone for free. That's the scariest thing. Jordan's not free. iPhones is the only thing that's at the top of just being popular that's damn near free.
And flu shots are free.
Flu shots. See, that's also free. People tell me, no, it's not. My nigga, if you got a phone account and you would pay $80 for the brand new iPhone.
Yeah.
Well, look. There's one more thing that's with that. I like what you said.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say you go to work, right? You use your badge to clock in.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, well, we got this new system. All right, you're only going to be able to clock in like this. You're going to be able to use this phone. What you going to do?
I don't think I would do it. But if you told me I could put it on my phone, I would.
I told my dang boss them that, but I mean that's how they say they doing. They gotta monetize the money. The money is not the cash.
Yeah, but see, the money ain't going nowhere. One thing about us as people, the reason why they sell us is because you're not going nowhere. Even if the only people that's the problem is the people that just said forget life and then become homeless people. They're the only people that sometimes we be thinking they be crazy, but they be on the song.
For real.
They be like, bro, I gave up,
man,
bro.
I see the
couldn't
system,
win.
bro. I seen
couldn't lose, so I just stopped. If you talk to homeless people, bro, especially when we from, you just talk to them, they say some junk that's crazy.
Hey, look at you! Look at you going to work.
You know, I stand up want to make just as much as you.
To get the accessories that I need. I'd be like,
Damn.
Yeah, they don't look for money. They look
you
for
keep
enough.
climbing the ladder to own more junk that you gotta pay for.
Right.
That nigga just need a beer.
That's it.
He don't even need a bottle of water.
Just need
That beer
something.
gonna get him good.
They
That
just
help
need
him.
something. Not a
And I don't know if I'm tripping, but I rarely seen like homeless people like only making it 30. Like they be like,
Oh.
they be like 88.
Oh man.
It's like Headache still alive?
Is it? Yeah.
I haven't heard the Headache pack.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
think
even
so.
know, but the fact that I know a bunch of people that have been old for all of my life. And still
Especially
kicking.
John. I just seen John yesterday.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
said, man, he still trucking, man. He gotta be at least.
They know something. Nobody came with Corona yet. None of them niggas got Corona.
No man.
Hey man, you know I need $5 to get to the goddamn such and such. Got that Corona. I ain't heard it yet.
Nephew.
I ain't heard nephew.
Yeah.
They say, hey man, you finna drink that drink? Let me finish.
Let me get it.
That bring knock out Corona. I don't get that. I don't get it. Let me finish it. Hey man, hit that cigarette out of you. And they don't care what Corona don't. I'ma stop. I'ma stop, man.
They real though.
I'ma stop, man. Here's some of these topics, man. I finish them. It's all good. Right now it is 5:55. We still in the building. Prime Time still in the building.
Yes, sir.
Miss Nee still in the building.
Yeah.
Kid Money.
Yeah, you
Looking
see.
at the camera.
All right, man. So, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon have been going through a lot, but he also have asked somebody to fix up a sit down with him and Eminem. He want to sit down with him and Eminem. What? That makes no sense. But I think he's reaching. I mean, because I don't think that problem was super personal. And if it wasn't personal to sit down. There's certain people you don't sit down with. Disrespect with my kid mother. We don't sit down, nigga.
Right.
I mean, if I bumped you and we, you know what I mean, you shot, you know what I mean, boom, we can sit down for that. You know what I mean? But that's not a sit down conversation. But you guys feel free to respond to that, but also respond. I'm sorry, but I want you to also touch on is there anyone that you would like to sit down with? You know what I mean? That anybody that you feel like you want to resolve anything with? You answer for both.
Resolve anything with.
Then the Nick thing. I'm sorry I threw you off.
I don't even know about the Nick thing. Like I told you, I don't really watch the news or keep up with stuff like that. That's just, I don't know. I'll be under my rock.
No, even there from the D. I ain't know.
Yeah, I know. I
Call
mean,
him.
no, you know what? I have not ever called him up.
See, no, I ain't really never talked to him, but I heard he doing good.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I heard he doing good.
I know he'll be stuff.
I heard.
Yeah. Sit down with anybody. I think that
Ongoing beef.
no, man. I feel like people that's falling out of my life,
Talk that. Talk that.
Ooh, help him. You gotta help him.
you gotta
that.
go because where I'm going, you probably can't
Yeah.
go. So I'm grateful for it. I ain't trying to pull back nobody. I ain't trying to. And if I have offended
play that one
somebody, you
back.
know what I'm saying? If you're watching, I will say, apologies to where I was in my life at that point. So.
Ooh, another song. The evasion is real.
Lil Wayne, that
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, the real temple was being invaded by something real.
That's real.
I'm sorry. Prime. You just threw me off. Prime. It's
I mean, I'm on the same path with what she's saying, man. I don't watch TV.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm thinking, me watching TV ain't bringing no money in, so ain't no sense of me watching TV.
Facts.
And sit down. I really don't want to sit down with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened. It was meant for it to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Who ain't walking with me now? There's a reason you ain't walking with me now. Who ain't calling me now? There's a reason you ain't calling me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
38, bro. I've been a loner for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I don't want to sit down with nobody, man. My circle's small. You know what I mean? Shit. And, yeah. The little bunch I got, 2 of them sitting right here. So, like I say, my circle's small, man. So, I ain't got to sit down with nobody, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hey, this is a weird question. Why do people say I'm getting 38 hot?
I don't know, because I'm 38. I've been hot. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that like the pistol?
I'm not just hear everybody say, I'm 38. I'm 38 in that bitch. I always wonder why people say that.
Oh.
And
It
I
sound
was
like a
17
pistol.
with a 38. Fuck around, give me 38. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
my
boy
love.
did. Boy, you look like God doing. Charles Gambino over there doing. Nah.
Hey.
Hey,
Stupid.
Kid, is there anybody that you first of all, how you feel about Nick and Eminem? He, like you know what I mean? Nick was one of your favorite people he's one of your favorite actors at one point. And Eminem was one of your favorite rappers.
Nah, man, that's his favorite actor. He the one who watched. What's that junk? Love Don't Cause a Thing.
I used to watch this show every day.
I was like, God,
Every
bro.
day I watched it.
I know that whole movie.
Yeah, it was every day. That was my movie. The one time Love Don't Cause a Thing, y'all.
Hey,
Shit was slept on.
Hey.
I'm gonna go watch that. Actually, why not? If he watched it every day, I need to see what he was watching.
It's a
every day.
horrible movie.
It's a horrible movie.
Nah, bro. Listen, bro. Certain movies give you stuff that you want to experience in real life.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve Harvey with trying to get him to put
That
the on
was
the ball.
hot, man.
Hey, it just jumped like that I watched it, and I watched it so many times that I got that conversation without getting that conversation.
I
You
got
feel what I'm
it.
saying?
Woo.
And so that jump was dope, man. Like, I love that movie. It's corny. It didn't age all the way well. But, the message was be you, bro. If you be you, bro, you'll get there, bro.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that movie. And hit him with a kick.
Mambo.
Hit him with a kick. You feel me? Imagine, could that how the world work? I'm sorry though. Your favorite? Well, my favorite actor in 2003.
I think Nick been compromised. He already know what it is for now.
Nick been good when I got you.
When he did that whole sit down with the white Jew dude so he can explain to him who the Jews are, oh man, that was a nice. I'm talking about. I know the white dudes was sitting back like, this is what we needed. That shit was so perfect. They shitted on him so perfectly. He needs Eminem probably to explain to him he's black. So I don't know. Let me stop saying that. My bad. So-called black. My bad. I don't like using that term. But you know what I'm saying? Nick is he's out of there. You can't. I'm always gonna say this. And whenever they show me people who famous and they show me, Kendrick Lamar says he's an Israelite. You can never be famous and be a truth person. This is definitely not the world for that. You will get killed.
Nick could have stuck his gun and just left.
He would have got killed.
I mean,
It'd have been about money no more.
So wasn't he supposed to put out the documentary?
Dr. Sebi shit.
So now it makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everything he was doing was on the right track until this how it derailed him. And the only weird thing about it is it was of his own hand.
But you don't know that. You don't know what this man. You don't know who this man them talk to. You don't know what they done said to this man about his family. They don't. When you coming out trying to heal the nation, when you coming out trying to say, look, you know what it is. Everybody.
They
know
made
what
that
it
call.
is.
Hey, man,
What's
what
up,
the
good?
hell are you
Look,
talking
look.
about
You
over
can
there?
be quiet, but
Yo,
once you do this
you
game,
keep on playing. You You want somebody to come up missing?
You have two type of people. You have
I don't know.
like you have a black person, you have a nigga. Now they both can get in trouble. So for a perfect example, and we still got to go back to this here. For a perfect example, Tracy Morgan got in trouble like 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? He was in Las Vegas, and he was doing stand up. He made some jokes about some gay people. He said some names. What he didn't know is the movies make you feel like they just all about whatever you think they're about. He didn't know how deep that rabbit hole go, and got checked to the point that he even came out and said, "Hey, I can't go nowhere. All these people say I can't even leave New York, and I'm not even safe in New York." He had to do a commercial, but what I'm saying is he's a nigga that got checked. So of course he didn't come out and say, "You know, hey man, I'm gonna sit down with whoever the most popular gay person, and I'm gonna talk to them." You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause even to that gay person, that's fake to their culture. They fake to what they love.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't really. I know what you think.
Right.
I know what you. Imagine him and Ellen talking. Ellen like, nigga.
Exactly. You already showed your hand.
You know what I mean? I already know how you feel about me. You know what I mean? A Black Panther and a KKK never sit down.
You understand me?
We get how we feel about each other. So for Nick doing is fake because I got what you was trying to say. You reached the people that understood what you were saying. So even if you can't fight no more, sit down. But doing this,
Reaching people.
Exactly.
you're not erasing like what you're saying.
No, I was saying you were right. Yeah, I was saying you was right. He reached some people. He did do
He
that.
reached it. You know, you lost, but you know, you should have been saved. He always talking about saving good business decisions. Yeah, you're not going to be as popping as you were, but get out. You know, Dave Chappelle, I guess, alleged did it. You know,
Not allegedly. He got the fuck on.
Yeah.
But you know what? He had to sacrifice that money.
Exactly.
They was throwing millions at this man. They wanted him to put on a dress, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not to say anybody that's wearing a dress, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Because you know my percent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. But what I'm saying is, it's like, you can't try to make this man be somebody he not. You know what I'm saying? Demasculate. Like, that's been happening too long. So he like, yo, I'm about to go. So he left that money. When you can't be bought, that's how you can be free. Like, for real.
I know the name
Once
of the
you
show
like,
is
I don't care.
Don't Pay the Buyers, right? So
That's real.
she just got down with the name of the episode is Don't Pay the Buyers, and that's crazy that she just hit that in there. That's dumb as I chopped that. Is there anybody that you would like to sit down with, or you feel like you would like to make up with? Feel like either they wronged you or you wronged them. Kid, is there? Is there?
In life, I was blessed that if anything ever happened that could have wronged me, I kind of was already dealt like a bad hand in the beginning. So it's like nothing. I don't even be remembering stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like it's bad, but I just don't be remembering stuff because it's like when you deal with just certain little things that I was dealing with in the beginning. It's like somebody wronging you, they might not did it on purpose. I've always was taught that even if family wronged you or anything like that, you kind of let that go. I mean, you don't have to. I don't hold grudges. I'm not built to hold grudges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we were talking about my our dad. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him about like 3 times for the last. This is gonna be like 2 months though, but about 3 weeks, three times a week. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, and it just be about like little shit. I just go and just call and I just talk about a fucking truck. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, hey man, what kind of truck you like? Well shit, didn't I just tell you this yesterday? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I might just ask that question again and see where I get my shit from. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey man, it's like, hey man, did I just hey, you said that joke on perfect. Hey, he said, hey, did I just? Well, you know, that's a good transition. All right, man, own it. Look, 2209. I'm loving this. Generational curses.
Oh man.
now I see everybody look like, man, you don't skip that motherfucker. Nah, I mean, I like this show because sometimes in the mix of talking, I go home with a thought that I didn't come in with. And I go home with a feeling like, or maybe, okay, maybe, or maybe I need to do this. So that's why I like having this show. It's different from my other shows. Because the fun is not the point.
Facts.
This table have just weirdly became the red table talk, minus the entanglements. Hussy.
It is some entangled
I
wires.
appreciate that.
Wires entangled.
Just want to put that out there. I can't look at Low Down Dirty Shame the same. Peaches is a slut.
What?
Peaches is out there. Peaches because she didn't represent, and I was happy because women been shiesty for years.
Oh,
And I was in love with Peaches. I was in love with Nina. I love the last couple of gotten on episodes of Different World. Cause there was something about it, you feel what I'm saying? I watched Jason Lyric just to see what type of lyric she was on.
Yeah,
I grew up loving this woman. And when I seen what she was out there doing, I said, "You're dirty." Peaches is dirty. The cobbler's gone bad. It's dirty. I can't respect it. I forgot my point. I'm just so upset. See, you know what? But you know what? I like what I said. That's how you know the Lord's blessing me with a message. Because if she would have known her generational curse instead of condemning it, then she wouldn't have ran smack right into it because her mom said she battled with that. That's what her mom battled with drugs. So you condemn somebody instead of learning from them. That's why they say when your family member's struggling with something, they say get in it with them so you don't make those same mistakes and so you know how to fix it. You don't never condemn your family members for making a mistake, even if it's the same mistake. Yeah. Either you stop. Even if you can't help them, then you know what I mean? You just can't help them. But generational curse is real for me. Like, anger is one. And self-hate is one. Like, you feel me? I grew up from a family where everybody in the family is lonely. And they blame the other person. And then it's not until you talk to everybody individually, you realize everybody feel the same way. It's like, nigga, the devil told y'all all secrets. And y'all haven't told each other, but y'all feel the exact same way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I realized in my family. Like, I be talking to people, man, so why you so upset? I'm upset because all my life they made me feel it. So everybody all day life, you come to the table and everybody say that collective, you be like, nah, you know what? We all need to go somewhere and be alone together. But that's something that I'm glad that I was woke to. Because when I have those thoughts, and if my daughter come to me and I see those thoughts, I want to be able to tack them head on. Like, nah, baby, look, this is already pre-planned and pre-packed for you to go through. But you know what I mean? Now you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's certain stuff that is already packed up, sealed with your name on it to go through.
School.
Huh?
School.
It's just like school, yeah. But whether you go through it or not, one thing about school, it ends at 3:45. This problem is gonna keep going. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's one thing that I was just saying. Like, I don't know, family curses. Like, I don't know. Do you have a curse that you see that your family, or a family struggle is what I should rename it? A generational struggle.
I think that my generational curse is poverty. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know, like, I come from poverty. Like, straight up.
I would never got that.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
But I think that it's because, I'm probably going whatever. I think it's because my family, I come from a family of, my grandma was a prophet, my aunt's a minister, my cousin's a bishop, my uncle's a preacher, like all down the line, cousin, so I come from a very religious family. But also I believe that it's made us lazy in the thinking of somebody's coming to save us. I'm going to pray and wait for Jesus to save me versus knowing that you can save yourself.
All right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm the weird one in my family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Nene weird, Tanisha weird, she weird. But it's because when I was young, stuff just didn't add up for me. And I'm a why kid, so I want to know why, how. So this do that, so it make this work. Okay, so this happened this way. But the pieces, they don't fit together because it's missing pieces. So I'm out here finding the missing pieces.
That's right.
So I am into my bomb. Yeah, I'm intending to break my generational curses, man, because I don't have time for my nieces to grow up in the same. Now granted, people getting money now, you know what I'm saying, but in my family, a lot of them, they have health problems because of the way they eat as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a mission not to eat like that as well, and also to educate my family on the things that they can substitute for. You know what I'm saying? The things that they can eat to heal themselves as well. So
now, that's a hard job. So how are you doing it? Because sometimes if you do it, not you personally, sometimes if you do that, you come off preaching and they rolling their eyes, they ain't listening. What's your tactic? Like, how do you just slap the chicken out of the hand?
No. My mom was just diagnosed with diabetes, right?
Word.
So I'm like, nah, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, now I'm searching, you know what I'm saying, for a better way. And what I did was created just a group message on my phone, just put all my family in it and shit. I just be spouting information. Like, you know what I'm saying? But first I asked, because I got a family group message anyway, because they send prayers up every day. You know what I'm saying? So we all got a group message anyways with they sending prayers and scriptures or whatever. So I just made a health line. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I asked who want to be in it.
I'm gonna start taking notes on the show.
You know what I'm saying? And the people that said they wanted to be in it, them the only ones I included in it.
Game of choice.
Heck yeah. But the thing about it is keep people in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Deja gonna hit that. I know Keela gonna hit that. I know my mom in and my auntie. You know what I'm saying? So the whole family ain't gotta be in it. As long as you get the information that can be passed to you. So I'm just hitting them with boom, boom. Hey, look, if you want to get rid of congestion, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get you some ginger, chop it up, and go ahead and eat you a little piece. It's the fire. You know what I'm saying? The fire to burn that mucus out. You know what I'm saying? If you need boom, 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 I'm just beats deal with the blood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hitting them with that so they can educate themselves so I don't feel bad. I lost my cousin to cancer, breast cancer. She stopped taking her chemo because she found out that the doctor was getting $800 every session, like an $800 check. Now, people might think it's a doctor, $800 ain't nothing, but $800 is $800. You know what I'm saying? So every time she had radiation, you know, they would get checked. So anyways, beside that, she wanted to ask me, I was
Which
young.
Can be difficult because, nigga, are you helping me or are you just collecting checks?
Yeah, right. That's just the question. So
I'm sorry, I just wanted to I just want to highlight that for the viewers. Like, salt.
Yeah.
But I'm a kid, though. I'm still a teenager. You know what I'm saying? She like, I know it's a natural way, you know, and I feel like I failed her because she passed away from breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want to. I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not giving you the information, if I'm giving you the information, you're not applying it, then I can't. That ain't on my hands. So that's how I'm intending to break my generational curse, just by giving information that I learned, and just by informing myself on, you know what I'm saying, what's real and what's not.
Wow. Okay, man, you get the other sound. That shit's real.
He's the other side.
That shit's real. Prime. Sorry, man. And you know how you feel about like, bro, I want to talk about it, but I don't. I feel that way. Like I'm hungry, but I ain't really feel like going to the store.
Exactly. Man, there's a lot of things that Prime just really don't care about, man. Just to be honest with you, I mean, you know, that's who I allow myself to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say I've been going through a lot, but you know, my family, we have a good curse. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we was born to go get it. You know what I'm saying? From my granddaddies to my uncles, my cousins.
He didn't mean to wear his uncles. I just want to put
it
out. Yeah, I don't want anybody asking that.
But no, I mean, you know, like I say, I really don't, you know, too much think hard on a lot of things no more. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, if you find the answer for something now, I feel you can find the same answer for it later. You know what I'm saying? So my curse, I just feel like I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever I put my hands on, you know what I'm saying, bring revenue in for my family. So I really don't have no bad curse. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Besides that, man, that's about it, man.
So in other words, this is also interesting. You have changed the way you look at things to not see the bad.
Right. You know, because man, a lot of negative energy, man, that shit would kill you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not put my business out there, man. You know, I might not look like I had 2 strokes. You know what I'm saying? Over stressing and negative shit. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when I was laying in the hospital, I talked to my kids and said I just never not worry about things I can't control no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been living lately, man. That's why I just been, y'all see me, you see me, you don't. You know what I mean?
Don't stress it.
Don't stress it. Trust me.
Wow.
Boy.
Every stress takes something out of you.
Or put
That's a
something in
good
you.
one. Or put something in you.
You hear me? And something you can't get rid of.
And then you really gotta worry.
Come on, man. Stress will put diabetes on you.
Yeah.
Stress will give you a heart attack. Stress will give you goddamn, man, what the one I just had?
High blood pressure.
Yeah. See, what I say just had. Oh, that's gone, man. I stopped stressing, man. I was 264. Yeah, I was a big boy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was stressing.
Yeah.
So when I stopped stressing and started getting more into me, you know what I mean? And just started letting a lot of stuff go. Start living then. You know what I mean? So my curse, man, I'm fine with it.
So because that's not easy. And
Yeah.
how did you how did you get to the point that you was like, and I do understand a change mind is a
Right.
change mind.
Yeah.
First of all, change mind is a change. You just sometimes you just say enough is enough. Is enough,
brother.
But I'm saying, how did you get to the point where you were just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna let it go? Like, what was what was a day-to-day thing, or did it was changed?
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, people might think it's crazy, but I sit and talk to myself, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Self-check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I like being by myself. I go downstairs and just turn something on and just really talk to myself. You know what I mean? Bro, you ain't gotta be going through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't gotta worry about them over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You your own, man. You good. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Man, you ain't gotta go meet up with them, bro. They ain't call you in the first place. What you going over there for? You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things I don't allow myself to do no more because I feel like if it was meant, then I'd be over there. If it was meant, it'd already happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't worry no more. You know what I'm saying? And that shit made me feel good, bro. Like for real. Once you stop worrying about shit that you just can't control, that's the best feeling in the world, bro. I'm telling you.
That was good. Wow.
Give me some of that.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to get to that place, like to stop.
And no, cause that's
That's
and you
real.
know what? It's just the reason why you 38. You feel what I'm saying?
Now.
And I appreciate you telling me that at 38, I'm 29.
Yeah.
I want to get that. What's that? What that ain't 10 years. That's 9 years. That's 9 years. Is my married? You know, I went to public school.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm waiting on y'all to get it.
Nah,
you fall.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay.
sad, man.
That, huh?
That's sad.
7 years. Don't do that self. Boom. And if it ain't, let me know the answer. Show me your work. Niggas don't show their work no more. Niggas even give you the answer. You gotta accept it. Nigga, how you get there?
right.
Show me your work.
I know. Show me your work.
Right,
Scratch
right.
paper. But yeah.
Okay, staple to the bank.
No, but to get it, like, that's my goal right now.
Mm-hmm. Real life.
I want to talk to everybody.
Gotta be, man. You gotta know what your purpose is.
Yeah.
And I thought, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, I pat myself on. Well, I ain't gonna say I feel because I am. I'm the hardest motherfucker came out of East Point. Playing football. like I was that guy, you know what I'm saying? I was always the smallest, but I was always that guy, you know what I'm saying, playing football or whatnot. So I always thought that was my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I went from little league to semi-pro to pro. Like I did that. You know what I'm saying? And I say that's great, but I feel like my purpose is my voice. 'Cause I never thought of me rapping. I never thought of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of young males adapt to me quick because they feel like I got a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? When I get to talking to them, they listen. Even the little knuckleheads, they listen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm using God's voice. God used me to talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
You better say that.
So.
You always been that way, though.
Yeah.
No. Man, I was so into what you said. No, seriously.
Yeah.
I signal for the bomb.
You said?
I did like this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
I'm sorry, y'all. And I know, like one thing I can say, man, like our relationship been so strong, bro. And I remember, man, I was playing for some team, and we was in the cabins, and you just came, but everybody just was on you, and you was talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And it was like a ceremony. Like, it was a ceremony, but by the end of the ceremony, he's sitting in a corner and just like, yeah, man, so when that happened, you know you do. And you feel what I'm saying? Everybody just like, yeah, you feel? And you go, oh, okay, but your cousin, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I can say that, you know what I mean? It have always been that way. Like, you know what I mean? And that's crazy, but sometimes we always, speaking for me, we always think this is supposed to be the way there. Mm-hmm. But this just really just got you to this so you can get to that.
That's why you go through stuff.
Yeah.
Like, me and my dad.
Yeah.
Lost him at I ain't gonna say I was young, but I was young.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, I guess that happened. So, if a young female or a young male lose one of their parents, I can be able to talk to them and show them how I made it through, which, I ain't gonna lie to you, I haven't made it all the way through yet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
is that something like that you make through, or is just something like that you kind of gradually keep dealing with it better?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it don't never end.
Nah.
it's just I mean,
like his birthday next month.
Yeah.
So you know, I always have a Heineken. Like if you come to my house, you see damn Heineken bottles. Every year I drink a Heineken for him. I'm not a big drinker, but that's the last thing I knew he drunk. You know what I'm saying? So every birthday, you know what I'm saying, I drink a beer. I play the song that I made for him and just enjoy his time. You know what I'm saying? Like next month will be my first time ever going to the graveside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finally getting at peace with it. Because I wasn't at first. Like, I'm starting to get that now because my kids want to know about the granddad and why they ain't never seen him. So that's why I say God put you through things early. So once you get, you know what I'm saying, like around my age or a little older, you know what I'm saying, you know how to put the messages into the young kids. Like, my mom diagnosed with breast cancer. But, you know what I'm saying, she'll survive. So, me going through all that, I don't got time to be, like, really on negative vibes and shit. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Because life can be taken from you like that. So, why worry? On some bills, why worry? Relationships, why worry? You know what I'm saying? Because anything you cannot fix, man, don't worry about that shit, man. Don't worry about it. The due time, it'll happen.
Dang.
Due time, it'll happen, bro.
God, kid.
Shoot, when it come to the generational curse thing, to me, it's already happened to my people. I mean, that was what Deuteronomy 28:68. Y'all gonna think I'm talking too deeply into the Bible. My bad. That's already happened. Yeah,
that's our real grandchild.
Huh?
That's our real grandchild.
Yeah.
But it say, you know,
go there.
it say just like, you know, it say my people are going to ships. It's not happening now. That already happened then. So the curse was already to me back then. The stuff that we see now is something that's supposed to happen, like you just said. Because right now, and when I say they, I do mean Caucasians, whatever you want to call them. They're in their rulership right now. This is their rulership. This is their place. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be in good company when you're underneath somebody. You feel what I'm saying? It's like being in prison and somebody offering you a hot full course meal. It's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm your oppressor. So this is their rulership. I don't expect anything. I don't expect any of us to really make it the way we feel like we gonna make it. I don't mean in a bad way. What I mean by that is when you hear like the black people trying to, like we were saying, be equal to them. We're never gonna make it on their level. And I know that sounds bad, but it's never happened. You know what I'm saying? If anybody can prove that, prove it. But it's never happened. It won't happen because the system's not meant for that to happen. All right. Anytime, and I really hope nobody don't say Barack Obama.
Okay, don't. Okay, keep going.
Cause remember what I was saying? Control opposition.
Bruh.
No matter, just control opposition. If any kind of way we elevate, we have to be controlled because they don't need us trying to get that rulership back. Right. That was the worst time. Matter of fact, it was such a bad time. What was it called? The Dark Ages. Okay. So they hated that shit. They don't ever want to go back on us because the shit that they doing to us, we was doing to them. Right. All right, because the term slave never came from us. The term slave comes from Slav. Slav is Slavic. The word slave also comes from the word serfs. Serfs are the white people. Mm-hmm. So they were the first slaves. They were, and then the term landlord came from us. We was the overseers at the time. We was the landlords. So I just put a lot of that shit in perspective. When I say here generational curse, I don't see it because I knew what the curse was back then. It's already happened.
So basically, you saying that this is what's happening to us, what we think is generational curses. This is just no. What is it called when something comes from something? This is just the it's not the remnants, but this is from the actual curse.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of that word. That's what I'm talking about.
From it happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
dang. That was nice. I can't even.
Yeah. So it's like the real curse was this back.
Yeah, here. And then this is the effect, the aftermath.
Yeah. This is that. This is. I can't think of it. Somebody post it up in live. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Give me something. Shoot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, get that.
I'm glad you said that you like you said you I call it a spirit. Yeah. But you got that spirit to want a voice, and that's what I'm on right now. It's like, I can rap all day, I love it, but when I started learning the information that I got, once when I say sin, I don't mean from the Bible, I just mean in the world to me. One sin to me is holding knowledge. There you go. That is the worst thing you could do, and that's I never want to hold knowledge. I get tired of seeing people jump off ships, and they could have just walked the regular way, right. So. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm glad you said that, though, man. So that affects me. That's that's the best thing I've heard right there. Is just wanting to talk and tell people, because you rarely see that a lot. I mean, information is expensive, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, to be real, and people don't like giving out information. It's like losing money sometimes. You can't. And I'm gonna go here just a little bit.
Go, man, go there.
If I offend y'all, let me know. I'm not trying to offend. I'm just gonna speak on certain people.
If this show ain't upset somebody, we doing something wrong on the Mortal Portal, Diverse Universe.
I know they finna attack off that religion I was talking about.
No.
Go ahead.
All the time.
I was actually gonna go more into Freemasonry. That right there should prove to you, if these guys are so knowledgeable and they got all these thoughts, why don't the thoughts get to come to their people? But you can't do that because you have to go through a ritual and have to prove this to get this type of knowledge, which isn't all the way true. People always ask me why I talk a lot about Freemasonry, because I was underneath two Freemasons. I wasn't a Freemason, and they taught me. It was a 33 degree and a guy who really, I think he was like 3 or something. He was just low. And one is like a deathbed confession. So he told me so much stuff, and I had to go look it up. And he told me how Freemasonry works and how the world works. I am not a Freemason, once again, y'all. So I'm not in any religion, no camps, no none of that. All right, I read the book, but I'm not in none of that. But that right there is even further proof. Black people, when it comes to having information, they're not going to give it out. Even the Freemasons, who supposedly know every single thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Islam. They're not going to give out information for free. I'm just being honest. Y'all, I have nothing against Farrakhan. I'm not really a big Farrakhan fan. But,
I'm a Farrakhan fan. Not a follower, but I'm a fan. I'm fanatical.
When it comes to it, I mean, I would never speak on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I heard you when you were saying like Jesus and stuff, you know, and I understand that. Because people always go with the Jesus thing, and I get what you were saying. And everybody's looking for a savior, so they use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be lazy.
Yeah. But I don't think they want, I think that it's just instilled in them so much to wait that they don't even know that they being lazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I would never, my family ain't just sitting around, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I just feel like religion makes you
very.
There's more people in the church.
You know what I'm
do that.
saying? That's just how I feel.
Do you know people in the church? And my pastor said it, and I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen after this.
That's why they spend every single day there. I don't know.
They don't go out in the world. Like they don't go out to do nothing. You're in the church, and you feel what I'm saying. I am, you know what I mean. Jesus, my Lord and Savior. He's somebody that I kneel to. So when I'm speaking to us when I say what I say. Being in a church to me sometimes, I go to the church to get my tools because I know I have to go outside. So that I need my tools.
What are the tools?
Your tools is anything like that you choose, like
No,
you choose it. No, I got you.
Yeah.
Your tools is anything like that you learn. Like if you read it and you get, you know what I mean, you get a word, a prophetic word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get to use that, harness that, and then you get to go into the word and use it.
Right.
But I can't get the word and stay amongst the people with the word.
Yeah, you gotta give it out. Yeah, and
There's certain things I have to handle. Now, older that I get, I listen to my word every day. I listen to the word. Sometimes I listen to the same word because sometimes it be stuff I just didn't get. I spend like 4 weeks listening to the same thing. And I'd be like, okay, I'm trying to get it, but it just might be something I ain't got yet. But when I go and I get a problem, I can handle it this way, I can handle it that way. But now I have tools, this I can choose. You know what I mean? I can choose, okay, man, I can go this way, or I can represent myself well. And I can represent, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't go to church every Sunday, but that's what I go to church for.
Right.
And I don't like people that be in church and they just there.
Man, I think that for me, man, like
You have struggles with it?
no, I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have no kids. I didn't mess with no dudes. You know what I'm saying? I went to school. I graduated. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh hell to me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when they found out I was gay,
they found
they was like, "Hell me." Thought everything. No, but what I'm saying is, it's kind of like amongst people. I'm in the church. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to feel welcome. I'm supposed to feel accepted. I'm supposed to feel comfortable. But you're not making me. You telling me what's finna happen to me, and you don't even know what's gonna happen to you. You can't. You judging me.
So be judged not.
You are judging my journey, and you have no idea why I'm on it. You don't even know if I'm gonna stay here. You don't know why I'm here. You don't know. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So for it to be the people that were embracing and loving the people, the only people that I know. You know what I'm saying? Turn they back. You know, to the certain extent, not to be like, well, Tanisha, I ain't talking to you. But one of my aunts stopped talking to me for 4 years. But that wasn't on my religious side. It's to be surprised. That's surprising, right? Okay.
Like the worldly aunt.
Yeah, that was my worldly aunt. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times people are supposed to be able to come to the church. You know what I'm saying? If the church is where it's supposed to be and Christianity is where it's supposed to be, I'm supposed to be able to come to you with anything. I'm supposed to be able to strip down.
Right.
And you not judge me. You take me in. You know what I'm saying? But when you reject something and I feel like this is who I am, then you rejecting me as a whole. Like I had one of my aunts tell me, like, you know, some people think that, because I'm like, but I love God. You know what I'm saying? I do. I'm like, well, some people think that they love God, but the only real true love of God is to lay down all your sins and follow him. And then I was like, damn, like, so I'm really conflicted. But my other aunt was like, don't let nobody tell you how you love God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, nah, that's true.
so that's just a conflicting. So for me, I had to just kind of be like, you know what? I have to be comfortable in me for me.
Facts.
And that's it. That's all.
That's real.
Right.
I feel like you was in the wrong system, and I apologize for you being in the church system. Okay, I always would say that. That does not mean I have anything against Christians or whatnot, but I always say that.
Yeah, got you.
So
That wasn't the wrong system.
Because when I say this, and once again, I will keep telling people, I'm not in any camps or religions. Okay, I only adhere to the scriptures. All right. The church system is fucked up because they did do that thing where they say, do not judge. That's not in the Bible. The Bible actually says judge accordingly. And what I mean, I'm not saying to judge you. What I'm just saying is I'm just banking off the church system. So it's supposed to judge accordingly. When they bring that out, saying that we don't judge, that's Christianizing stuff, you know. And they go into that. We're going into our topic. Hold up, hey. But the next topic, which is gonna be about Christmas and stuff, right? Hey, so
I love it.
So that's the biggest thing I you know, when it comes to the Christian system, because when you adhere to the Bible, you're not a Christian. I hate to say that, but no, you're not. Christianity was brought in by Constantine. That was in Rome. All right, we don't do as the heathens, and that's in the Bible. When you, like I always tell people, when you worship, once again, I do not mean to offend here or there. In the Bible, it talks about worshiping these two things. I mean, talk about plenty of worship and idol worshiping, but these two idols right here to worship, you're not supposed to worship, which is wood and stone. What's on top of the church? Wood. What do people of Islam do? They go and what? They worship the stone. They go kiss up the stone. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against people from Islam or whatnot. You know, that's just their prerogative. But you are technically, yeah, you are supposed to. You are a judge in the Bible. That is who you're supposed to be. I'm just saying what they're supposed to say to you. I ain't talking about the judge. I don't care about the gay part. I'm just saying, just in general, when it comes to Christianity, I hate when they say don't judge. That's different. You actually supposed to. You're actually supposed to have power to judge. You become an apostle. You know what I'm saying?
To judge who? Yourself.
Well, you're supposed to judge the commandments. And when it comes to judging on your tip, you're right about one part. If I'm gay, you're not supposed to judge me as in blaspheme me. You know what I'm saying? Degrade me in a sense, because they don't do that. Also love your brother and sister, right? On that note, yeah. But other stuff, you are kind of supposed to judge because, in a sense, we all come from the same bloodline. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, because people think the Bible is a mystic book. It's not a mystic book. It's a history book.
So you saying don't condemn, but
don't condemn. You don't have the power to condemn.
But
only God has that power.
Okay, I got you.
So, do you think when people are judging in their mind, they already are? If I feel like if I have the power to judge you, I'm judging because I feel like I know where you're gonna end up, or I know, you know what I'm saying?
That part right there, what you just said, you can't do that because you don't have. Not you. I'm saying them.
No, I get it. No,
yeah.
It's general.
They don't have the authority. Only God has that authority to say where you're gonna go. Paul.
Where's God?
You say where?
Mm-hmm.
God is our creator.
I said, where is God?
I can't really tell you where is God exactly. You know, I can only show you His works. I'm a part of His work. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people when they try to not like I used to go against atheists, and they always would tell me, you know, how can you have proof in God? Well, how do you have proof in energy? Let me give you part of proof of energy. Energy only decreases; it never increases, right? So why does the sun never decrease? But the sun is energy, right? How is that possible? But they call the sun a supernatural event. Anything nobody can explain is supernatural. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of creation with God right there. Another thing, how supposedly we're not rotating, okay? The sun is here, the moon is there, okay? And another thing is for the moon to be a perfect sphere, that's impossible. Impossible. So when I just always bring in the proof of God from there.
Because God is nature. I mean, God. This is the proof. Well, I'm not saying God is nature, but God created. That is the proof of God. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to know what you thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, now there are many different gods. Little G. there is
I like the little G, Lord catch Jilla. Love the salt Kid want to be throwing in there. Kid want to be throwing salt, they don't even catch it. Sorry.
No.
Because that's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Because I will always say to people, you know, as long as you honor the Most High, and I say the Most High, I mean the Most High God, because there's so many goddamn gods. Because people used to debate me about if Jesus was real, and I had to get in. First of all, let me explain one little part. Is Osiris real? Anybody know who Osiris is? Is that a real person?
Osiris?
Yeah, Osiris is a real person. Why is Osiris in the Bible?
Osiris, ain't that?
Nimrod.
A-S-T.
That'd be Nimrod. It's just like we talk about, we was about to go into Christmas. If their influence, those people weren't real, Christmas is all about Tammuz. You know what I'm saying? Tammuz. That's where you get the T for the cross and all that.
Okay.
You get that like from Tammuz and whatnot. Tammuz is Semiramis and Nimrod's son. So all three of them are the biggest influences of religion. So you get, when you have Semiramis, you get Easter, because her other name in I don't remember the place, but her other name was Ishtar, and she was called it's called Easter's egg, right? So that's what we get Easter. We get the month of December the 23rd. They want to say that's Christ. That's not true. Christ was born around the Passover, I believe. But the 23rd comes from every generation of this family. These three people right here. So the 23rd comes from the son of them. That's Tammuz. So when you hear stuff like that, what is it? Christmas. Damn it, I got it wrong. My bad. It's all pagan. Just know that. It's just a pagan holiday. All right? It's a multi-god holiday. That's all it is about. Worshiping different stuff, getting stuff from holly trees.
Like giving the Santa Claus is crazy because it's a mixture of three people.
The Santa Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus is a mixture of Saint Nick, which is it's German, one of the popes, and Santa Claus was basically a person that believed that just wanted to like sleep with a lot of people. No, like, okay, so like this night he just want to have a bunch of fun. He just use all his money. Just a bunch of fun. So they mixed these three people together, and the story was told. Half of these stories originated in what's the place with all the ice?
Antarctica.
Because it's dark a lot of days. A lot of the kids was getting very depressed and was like doing crazy stuff. So they made these they made these people up, Sandman. You know what I mean? They made these people up to give the kids hope. That's why it's only limited to kids.
Right, when you get a certain age, it's over with.
And you gotta see a lot of people that be knowing the history, they put it in kid stuff. If y'all ever seen that, the Guardians of the what's the name?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, the Guardians it's a cartoon that have all the superheroes together. Anyway, if you look at where they at, it's where the ice at. If you look at Christmas, it's supposed to be always with the snow. It's a white Christmas. That's not even a worldly thing. That's not even an Americanized thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not even the code is in December. It's literally not the code is in December. So if you want to keep it all G, you know what I mean? You're very slim to none likely to see full snow. But it's just because that's the origins. Like, half of the stuff be having deep meaning, and they just put so much stuff on it.
Yep. And in
it's a pagan holiday.
That's why I be asking, I be asking questions. Like, that's why I'm like asking, because I honestly.
Welcome to Diversity.
Look, man, I be wanting to know what people think. You know what I'm saying? Because I ask questions because
People said now.
I have the way I think, but I love to hear information from people that already, you know what I'm saying, that think differently or read something differently that I ain't read, or you know what I'm saying, know something different than me. I'm always in search of information. Like, I'm a sponge, dog.
Yeah,
like, you know, a lot of times I think people think I be asking questions to be like, okay, so, but I really be wanting to know. Like I told you, I'm a why kid. Like I always been. So why? So what is this though? Mm-hmm. So in my mind, because something is clicking in my mind, so it's sparking something in me. It's sparking another thought.
I asked why just to see where you at, because I believe in not leaning to your own like understanding.
Yeah,
you can make up anything. Right, you tell me something, where you get it from? I be waiting for people to ask me my sources. I'll be like, such. How you know? I'm like, this is where I got it from. This is where I got it from. I heard from. I always hear my sources, even like with my stories. I hear my sources from 3 different places first before I begin to bring it to my show.
Good.
So I want to hear from 3 different sources that I know is incredible to each other. Because, you know, you gotta have sources. You gotta have a source. You like I'm saying, even in life, my source is God. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a source with everything. And some atheists just, you know, I don't know, but I'm down for the conversation. I think that's some people don't understand.
Right.
Yeah.
A conversation is important.
Teach his own, man. I feel like God guides me, and I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe Jesus died, he rose. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that's because he never disconnected from God. You know what I'm saying? So, but that I ain't gonna even go into that.
No. Please, when you hear go into whatever you feel like you should go through, that's just the best thing. This is what I wanted to say to you, and I wanted him to be the person to correct me. He said something last week that I think makes sense now. He said a lot of people are scared to know the truth that God got his hand in both bowls.
Oh, yeah.
Good and bad. Here's something that's interesting. That's also in that Bible. It says that when Moses was trying to free the Hebrews, some of them started complaining and didn't want to keep going forward. So God hardened Pharaoh's heart to chase them.
Yeah.
Now let's break that down. This don't make sense to me. People say, what you talking about, AR? God made somebody even more evil
to touch his chosen people
that he just let go. Them niggas was slaves. But the nigga was tortured so bad he let y'all go, right? But y'all start thinking, bro, I don't want to go over there because I know what's back here. I don't know what's over there. So now y'all messing up. God, bro, y'all wasting this. So he made somebody more evil. So this is my thought. I don't have an answer though. This has always been my thought.
Okay.
Just always my thought. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I seen the Prince of Egypt. And I always said, Pharaoh's so evil. Nobody never broke this down to me. And I probably never asked the right person. So for right now, I'm just going to say it. How can we judge Pharaoh? We don't know his relationship with God.
He was there to fulfill a role.
He was there God hardened his heart. He just let him go. Hey, y'all get out of here, bro. I ain't messing with y'all no more. Take all your people and pack them. Get on. Oh, they ain't moving fast enough. You feel what I'm saying? God said, man, go make them move. You feel what I'm saying? You just released them. That's crazy to me. God turns it, go get crazier right quick.
Right quick.
But we hate the fact that always bothered me. So that's why when people, I grew up in a generation where, seeing people that's gay was that was normal to me. But when people will ask me, okay, well, how are you, how are you supposed to be following this when this says this? I can't say that. How can I say what somebody want me to hate and I don't know their relationship?
Period.
You don't know their relationship. Because to me, like, he just made sense when he said, you supposed to judge. And I think what he was saying is you're supposed to judge because you're supposed to know how God's moving. Or you should at least want to know how God's moving. So that means I want to go where God want me to go.
So how do judging help you go where you need to go?
Because, okay, for instance, let's say if I'm pretty sure, I've been knowing you for 3 years, I'm pretty sure, I don't know for, I'm pretty sure you don't do cocaine. Pretty sure. Okay, thank you for establishing. Now, if me and you chilling right now, I say, all right, commercial break, and I pull out some cocaine and snort, I'm pretty sure this is your last visit with me, period.
You know what? It wouldn't be.
But if I pulled out a
I would feel uncomfortable.
Okay then.
Because it's like, I might sniff it in.
You're judging me.
Because it's like.
But it's nothing
But
wrong
I'm
with
not
it.
judging you at what you're doing. I just don't want to sniff it in me.
So
but that's only because I've been around crackheads my whole life, and coke is not crack. I know that.
Gotcha.
But where I come from, it's of the same cloth. So my eyes struggle with that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's something I can't do.
But I'm saying that's a judge. We look at certain words, and I like that we break down words, and we need to do that more often too. We look at certain words because it's been used against us so wrong. You judge people even in good ways. You judge people on who you allow in your circle, and if they don't agree with your circle, it ain't that you saying they evil or they bad, they just not for you.
Right.
The one thing about that's why we was breaking down the difference between judging and condemning. Now, what you just told me was you're not gonna condemn me for using
Yeah,
cocaine.
yeah.
But nigga, you ain't just finna sit here and watch you do a whole balloon.
I'll just be like, damn.
Hey,
bro.
I ain't know you get down like that.
But you know what's crazy? I'm
You
just
would
not
condemn
that.
it.
But I'm just that type of person because it's kind of like what you do is what you do.
Yeah.
If it ain't infringing and affecting me, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, but like, what if it was? What if it was?
If the dust came over here,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, so I'm saying you're judging the situation, but you're not condemning me.
I'm only.
That's the difference.
But it is only because I'm affected by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people doing if it's not affecting me.
Exactly. And so we confuse the word judging, and we just think judging and condemning is the same thing. What people do everybody judge everybody.
That's real shit.
I think they condemning
That's real.
you.
That's
Yeah,
that's where I was
everybody
going with
judge.
it.
Girl, people,
That's real shit.
I hate when black people be like, bro, you prejudiced. We all prejudiced. That's just who we are.
Yeah, that's real. That's
If you don't have a haircut and I'm seeing who cut hair, I'm not going to you, dog. It's just who I am. I ain't mad if you got fucked up hair and your hairline ain't together. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. If you don't know nobody to fix you up, how you gonna fix me?
Exactly.
It's just you feel what I'm saying? I ain't racist because that's stupid to judge somebody on what they could control. That's the crazy. But being but being able to judge somebody on their presence, that's just human nature. Judging is human nature. Condemning of what you just judged is wrong to me. I can't judge you. That means honestly, I know what to put in front of you. I know what to hit you with. I know what to talk and what not to talk. But if you know what I'm saying, I've been doing it for 3 years and certain things, I'm just not gonna sit here and just be saying some off the wall type jump. Like, bro, I'm gonna respect my homie. Like, watch you right here. I ain't just gonna be talking crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I might like to talk a little crazy. But I ain't you feel what I'm saying? I hate when certain people put, especially, and this is, I don't know if we're going left. Some people put certain white people on a whole nother pedestal. When niggas be like, bro, that nigga been talking crazy, bro, that nigga be saying racist junk. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'm not shocked. He ain't said it in front of me though. But I'm sure he thought it, because I thought it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just, if you judge me on shit I say in private, nigga, I would been shot in the head. That don't mean that, you know what I mean? That's just, everybody would
keep
be.
it transparent for real. Yeah. Everybody do fucking judge. But since it's said and don't in the Bible, you feel bad for it though, huh?
Well, a lot of it was misquoted, because that's what you were saying. It was misquoted.
Well, they Christianize it. Everything when you're a Christian, it means merging paganism with the belief in Christ. You merge it together. That's why in Christianity they do Easter. They ain't supposed to be doing Easter. It says specifically in the Bible, the whore of Babylon. That's her, Easter. It says don't worship the stuff that they worship. Christmas. I'm gonna go a little deeper. I might even, when I do this, you're gonna be like, what? No, that's not true.
No, I'm gonna listen.
Birthdays. Did you know where birthdays come from?
Hey, knock this down right here, and we're gonna wrap it up. But now definitely hit the birthdays for me, because we're gonna pick up on that.
Birthdays was an old ritual back in the day to the mother goddess Semiramis.
Say that right now when November coming up. Tell me it's December.
Right. So you can feel good.
I'll be like, hey!
And what she used to do was she used to make pastries, right? And they would celebrate her birthday. And she used to make pastries, and she would light the candles so she can get her wishes to the gods. She felt like that was the way to get the wishes to the gods, to smoke. So she would do all her wishing. So that's why I was saying these three people, everything comes from them. Everything comes from them. Everything comes from Egypt. So that's just real. I mean, I'm not saying y'all don't got to. I'm just saying I personally I don't really celebrate a lot of stuff because spiritually it never was in me to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight what God has given me and told me not to do. Now I'm not a slave to the book, but I am a child of God. So that's the reason why I do follow the book.
That's right.
What book?
The Bible.
Okay. I'm all like,
Just I was about to say just the
I'm
Bible.
Where is this book?
right.
And see this
I'm gonna look at this book.
when you get into like religion, I always tell people don't be a part of a religion because each religion is, I don't want to say the same, but it's technically the same. Each religion is sun worship. You know what I'm saying? People say, you know, I go to church on Sunday, but you got your Bible that says keep the Sabbath holy. So you don't go on a Saturday, you'll go on Sunday. So why would you go on a Sunday? I'm not asking this question.
No,
so
it's rhetorical.
I'm pretty, yeah. So why would you go on, on a Sunday and you venerate the sun? And when I say sun, I'm not talking about S-U-N, I'm talking about S-O-N. Just like people don't realize all the days are named by gods. Everything is named by gods. Friday, Frigga, that comes from the Phrygian god. That's her name was Frigga. That's where you get Friday. Tammuz, Thursday. Monday comes from the moon. Sunday comes from literally the sun. And the son of God is the son of Nimrod. And that would be Tammuz, whose birthday is on the 23rd of December. 25th of December. Christmas. That's his birthday. That's when this dude was born. And that's what you guys celebrate.
Who was born?
Tammuz.
He was about this dude.
Right, I did
This nigga. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We're gonna touch on more birthdays pretty soon. You know, even though God darn. Hey man, I want to thank Primetime Shop for coming and dropping jewels. Man,
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
Man, definitely, bro. I
appreciate you.
You know what I mean? I know y'all got to come on back, man. Miss Nee for coming back, man, and opening up so much. I just love the teaching.
Now?
I'm telling you, I love the teaching. I love when people just pull the veil back and they just start throwing them out. And I know they throw them out like, because they move a little bit. And they be like, I ain't trying to get too personal. I'll be like, go down! I want to tell you, I appreciate y'all. Pound it, man. Kid Money, man, for always pound it. Kid Money always giving us the jewels, man, and just help driving and thriving the show as far as being intellectual and not just about the laughs, but also informing people about mental health, you know what I mean, and all that good stuff. What happened?
I'm kind of mad right now.
What happened?
Man, he said been knowing this little light skin dude this long, and he got all this information in
Oh, man.
And he ain't said nothing.
That nigga dropped the joke on my doorstep 4 months ago. I'm like, nigga, we gotta do a show.
That's crazy.
I'm sitting wrapped up in it. Cause like, nigga, we gotta do a show.
That's crazy.
I got it. Hey, man, I'd like to thank everybody, especially Dope Nation, man, people of Cool TV, man, for letting us rock out, man. This is my diversity. Verse, the Mortal Portal, man, coming all the way from down the street. And you heard it, man. Please, guys, remember, either be inspired or inspired. That's the only thing you should be doing on a day-to-day basis, man. Those two things, man. Blessings to everybody. Be safe, man. We're going to end it off. I'm just ending off smooth right here. And I'm just like that.
Peace.
Boom, boom.
That was nice.
Oh, yeah. Is that?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's dope.
Look, think about spending time with you, coming through with a bottle, getting fried with you.
Oh, nah.
Slide with you, maybe take a drive.
Nah, this my guy right here. Yes,
My little niggas got you keeping away. They got
This
games,
week,
you ain't
man.
even
Man,
place
this
it.
week,
You
man.
safe, but you know I don't believe what they say. But never be
Oh, yeah,
better,
you
see
do.
you safe.
You extend the invite. I'm
Big fact. Good meeting.
I love hearing that.
Good.
So I ain't
I
gotta
love
see
hearing
you
that.
but I'm
Yeah.
just to see you straight.
I love it.
I know that you be
This
fucking
right
with
here.
that Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Maybe I
We
can
can set it up.
Little
What
salad.
up, baby? We still alive.
He's gotta get the rinse beans. I know you got big
Yeah,
dreams.
man, what's up, man?
So when you say you busy, baby, I know what that shit mean.
There
You
you go,
can rather
live.
make your ends meet.
Huh?
You been trying to fix you, and I've been trying to fix me. Well, first like a 16.
Some
So
water
when
out
we get
there.
together, baby, I know we gon' succeed. And I will never mislead with the hassle of an art bezel, baby.
Oh, I
I'm
want
the
Dairy
16.
Queen.
Big team, and I got
Give
them
me
all
some Dairy
go.
Queen.
And we gotta accomplish our goals.
Can I get some
know
Dairy
how I
Queen?
play it all pro. I apply pressure, whatever ain't solid
Bring me
on
some.
flow.
She look relaxed.
You
That
already
look.
know now. But you acting like you don't know. When the vibe is on beat, we can slide to the beach, you and me. Go, just tell me where you wanna go. Look, I know you haven't thoughts of a family with someone to take charge like a battery. I know you ain't the one for the flattery. That's why I share my heart like a gallery. So if you get the itch like an allergy, think about contacting me. Fuck the jobs and the salaries, the carbs and the calories. We all need a family.